right. So first of all, and Cam, how are you today?
I'm cool, Cassandra. And you, how are you?
I'm doing really good. Okay, so I wanted to ask you a couple questions,
Okay.
and just let people get to know you, and for me to get to know you a little bit more. Where are you from, and where do you reside now?
Well, I have a dual citizenship. I'm from Nigeria and I'm from the United States too, but I'm from Newark, New Jersey. Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
I hear you're in real estate. So how did you get into real estate?
It all started with Dolmo Cross, who is into wholesaling. Yeah, so I actually went through his course and I was like, there was something missing and I needed something more. I went through the whole course, started all the steps needed, but something still was not clicking. Then one day I was, on YouTube and I saw Pace.
Oh,
So after listening to him, I went to his other subdue, all his short videos, and I was like, "Yes, this is what I'm looking for." He explained it in detail, especially about having been able to buy properties without having so much cash. I was like, "Okay, I like that. Something is making sense." Well, how does he do that? And I started listening, and I was like, "Okay." So I went through the hard statement. I was like, "Oh, actually, it's true." And I'm like, "Why is it people not, doing that?" So all the agents and realtors and brokers I called were like, "What am I talking about?" I'm like, "Okay." So it was a bit difficult because I had like about six agents that were like, "Oh, I was so excited. This," and they were like, "What am I talking about?" I was like, "Okay, you better back up." I did that. I did. I was like, "Okay." The next thing I did, I was okay. I was going to register in sub two
mhm.
immediately. My SMA was Ruby, and I was like, "Okay," and he was effortless in putting me through the process. And Quinter was also helpful, my advisor too, and since then it's been a good, great journey. And the thing I like about sub two is the community. Everything is there. You're not alone,
Mm.
and every day there's something new to learn. You become better, greater, and very zealous. I've been only in sub two for 4.5 months, and I'm
Oh,
like, I have so much knowledge. Law as my background, you know, makes it a lot easier when it comes to things like TCing. So I
mhm.
instantly knew that, underwriting and TCing will be like the back door. But as I was like, okay, before I go into that, let me know what sub two is all about.
Okay.
Yeah. So every stage in sub two matters and action matters. Practicing what you learn.
Okay.
And yeah, it
Yeah,
is
that's
very, very important. So I'm learning how to talk to sellers, I'm learning how to talk to agents, balancing it out. And I've been doing a bit of pre foreclosure,
okay.
and that takes a little bit of time to materialize. So constant follow up. So
Yeah.
I'm working on that. So while that is brewing, I'm like, okay, work on the sellers, work on the agents. So as of now, I'm working on agents. So that's basically what I'm trying to learn. And my end goal for a little bit of while, which I've planned for, let me say, for about 2 years to master also, is short term arbitrage and moving into multifamily. But first of all, I have short term rentals.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're
Yeah.
looking to do an Airbnb.
Yes.
Okay.
As an arbitrage, I'll start off with that. I've already started working on something in DC.
Okay.
Yes. And my main focus, you know, carving a niche is what I'm looking at now is the school industry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
looking to get into how would you do that?
So and I said, what niche will I do for myself? And what came to my mind was the school. Since I do educational tours for children, I travel all over the world in hospitality business. So and
Mhm.
I said, okay, now I got the children sitting down, 9 months, 9 months, everybody in school. So they pay rent on an average of 1,250, 1,350, and they're all cash flowing. Take for instance my daughter Yasmin.
Mhm.
Her former accommodation had, in the duplex, it was subdivided into four four sections, and inside four sections there were three rooms of either side,
Uh-huh.
and the landlord was charging 1,250. The house
Correct.
came furnished, the cleaning facility, everything was well taken care of. There was the contractor around who did the maintenance.
Hmm.
One guy called Joe, and there was somebody always on the property monitoring what they were doing. I was like, okay, for 9 months they're paying somebody, 4 students, so it's an average of, there are now 16 of them paying 1,200 to 50.
Oh, okay. So you're
Yes,
looking to do the student housing.
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's very lucrative and that's really in demand. What's your favorite part in your real estate business? And then what's your least favorite part in your real estate business?
Oh, I think it's talking to agents that don't get you. Yeah.
Oh, is that your least favorite?
Yeah, because actually you find out that the sellers are easier to talk to because they are in need of something. And, being a trusted advisor, they're looking for help somewhere along the line. But so since it's a direct communication, the objections you can tackle and deal with easily. If they
Hmm.
are going head on, you can do a referral, you can advise it, not necessarily that you're going to do a sale. But when you're dealing with agents, it's like there's this big gap, and the
Hmm.
next thing you know is either the agent is closing up or it's not listening. And you're like, you need to tell your client this, and they say, no, 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 he's not interested. And you're like,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So I think that's the big thing. And I love comping. I'm very
Oh,
good at
okay.
comping. Yeah, I love comping. I think it's becoming a problem for me that I can't move forward except I comp. So it takes more of my time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love to comp very well. And I learned how to comp very well from Jamil.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
mm,
So I guess I know I don't want to take too much of your time, but
yes.
what's something that you know now that you wish you knew at age 21?
That I wish I knew about sub two.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
When it all started 3 years ago.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
That's
because
awesome.
I come from a system whereby everything we do is, we don't have credit card per se in Nigeria. All we do is debit.
Yeah.
So the transition here was like, why would I use somebody's money to get, I have, so it's sort of breaking the mindset thing, like, okay, you spend what you owe. That's in Nigeria. Yes,
Yeah.
you don't spend what you don't owe.
Yeah.
So even if you're going to buy like a pen, you can't use your card, must be your money. So
Yeah.
yeah, unlike here, you can get credit to, I was like, okay. So it's taking me a while building my credit and getting that. And the beauty about sub 2 is that everything you want is there.
Mhm.
Whether you want a gator for lending, whether you want advisors to teach you, or even if you're lost, there's somebody to help you.
Yeah.
And I'm in the team of Emilio Chavez and Angel Bogdan and Lucas Roswell. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's the team which I'm working with. And they are good. They are very good and very detailed and grueling and grinding. Uh-huh.
Oh,
So the
wow.
okay.
Last question I want to ask you. So let's say and it's just a fun one. You're building your dream home. What are three features that are non-negotiable? Three things you must have in your dream home.
Oh god. A beautiful bathroom with a
Okay.
nice soaking tub.
Okay, that's
Eh,
one.
Secondly, I think that this should actually be the first. Actually, I must have a beautiful kitchen, girl.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I must have a beautiful kitchen because I bake a lot. I own a bakery actually. So I think that should be my number one. Yeah.
Okay.
A beautiful kitchen with a massive big oven that
Oh,
can take a
wow.
22-inch cake pan. Yeah, that's how big my oven.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
And the third thing will be like I must have a good backyard to relax in.
Oh, nice.
Mm,
Yeah, it'll be like your retreat.
yeah. I like
Okay.
having people a lot, barbecue and all that. I like that. A backyard with a great pool.
Okay.
And getting it
Awesome.
sub two. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm,
right. That's the way to do
girl.
it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Leverage.
Yeah.
Okay, so how can people reach out to you or contact you?
Okay. I have a calendar link and if YouTube I've not started using. Actually, on my first interaction, I'm mustering up the courage to get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can post it down below this video when people are watching it, and then they can schedule time. How can they add value to you?
they can add value by I knowing what they have. The greatest value for me is friendship.
Okay, great.
Yeah, that's where I am now at now.
Okay.
In the sense that yeah, I need to I need to get that first,
Yeah.
because with friendship, I think I can have a great backup. I'm learning step by step, but the friendship is very, very important for me because
Oh,
it's
that's
going to go,
awesome.
yeah, it's going to go a long way, a long way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, awesome. So, and Kim, I'll have your details below. Guys, check out her Calendly link and looking forward to seeing y'all. And thanks, Nikim, for your time.
yeah. Thank
Okay.
you, Cassandra. Nice having you.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go, give it all. Anywhere you say.